4 cards. So, hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here today reading today to find out why they left or closed down. Hey. So this is the question of the day. Keep in mind, QOTD stands for question of the day. And the question of the day is, why did they leave? Or if they didn't leave, why did they close off or close down to you? So let's see what happened. We're going to pull 4 cards. The first card represents, give me the main energy as to what happened and give me clarifiers. The rest of the 3 cards is clarifiers. Why did this person close down or close off or leave my collective, please? Why did this person leave or close down to my collective? I'm going to pull random cards. The Lover's card. So it was a major decision they had to make on whether to leave you or not. The decision had them kind of in limbo because they didn't know what to do. The Devil card. I feel like I get this energy of them. I kind of get that for some of you they were involved. That maybe they may have had another person involved, but I'm also getting that. I kind of get this energy of like maybe the connection. What I'm getting from this is, let me pull some additional clarifiers. Why did they leave? Like I feel like this person truly had emotions for you. The Rider reverse. Well, give me some more clarifiers, please. I get this person had genuine emotion for you. But I think they already had, honestly, they already had something. This is what I'm getting. They left because they had other things they were focused on. There was other things, other irons they had in the fire, and they closed down, either left or closed down because there was other things they had that was keeping them busy or their energy in other areas. All right. For some of you, I keep getting this energy because I asked why they left. I got the lovers and the bouquet and the child. So for some of you, they left for somebody they were with, or somebody that they were dealing with. They left because they were dealing with another connection. It's come out again, like the other QOTD had. Now, for some of you, they genuinely left. This is a strange one. There was something else that they were addicted or attached to, is what it keeps talking about. Got the Devil card and the Lover. So there was some addiction or some obsession they had with another situation. All right. And they were, whatever this thing was, they weren't completely over it. I'll put it that way. Some of you, it will come to light. You will get the clarity you need as to what went down. Oh, this is strange. What is strange? The lady. So some of you, there was another lady or man that was in the equation. I feel like this person had another connection. That's why they left or closed down. I don't think you were this person's only prospect or option. They had other things keeping them occupied. I'll put it that way. Some of you, they had addictions as well. Somebody had addictions. This may be a bonus because I feel like I'm lost too. And I got the child here. Somebody either had a child, or some of you had a child with this person. Could go either way. Or had a child with another person. I just get this energy of them being tied to something else, because I asked why they left you or closed down. I got the Devil card and the Lover's card. Like I feel like they genuinely had a connection with you, but whatever other connection or other thing they were obsessed with is why they closed down or left you, because there was something else that was definitely drawing their energy in, whatever it was. It could be another person. I get a person. I do, to answer your question, Donia. I get a person. Give me more clarification for that. There was definitely somebody else they were dealing with, or there was something else they were obsessed with or dealing with. Something else was preoccupying them. Why did this person close down? Give me the reason as to why this person closed down to my collective or left my collective. Where was it? The card already fallen out. The Coffin reversed. They were not letting go of something. The Whip. Something like some of you that there was something they're not letting go. I'm telling you, the Coffin reversed, which to me is like the death reversed. They were not letting go of something. Something wasn't ended. They were still tied and bound to something else. The Whip. The Garden reversed. Why the Coffin reversed? the child reversed. Some of this person was just basically too childish to commit, or too flighty, or too. I just get this energy of them being tied down to some other connection. And I'm not going to sit here and try to come up with another storyline. That way it won't be repetitive to the other QOTD I did. But it's popping out of fucking again. For some of you, they had a child with this person, or there was children between you and this person, or they had children with somebody else. And if it's not children, it could be that somebody's just childish. Could go either way. I get that they would whoever they were dealing with, they started dealing with again. I'm telling you. And whatever this thing is, it has them tied and bound to it. And I feel like you'll find out what really happened. I feel like you'll find out either from the horse's mouth, or you'll hear through word of mouth what really happened. All right. Oh, look, bye, Jake. I ain't got time for that. Bye. All right. There was something, and I feel like you'll either find out from the horse's mouth what went down, or you'll find out why everything transpired. I don't know if it's through word of mouth, or if you actually hear it from the horse's mouth. All right. Now I'm going to try to see what happens between you. I'm going to look into the next 3 months between you and this person. So this person that closed off to them, or closed down to them, in the next 3 months, what's going to happen between these two? Yes, this is general. I feel like they were pussy whipped or dick whipped by something else, y'all. When I pulled that whip out, I didn't want to be too nasty, but I feel like they were already pussy whipped or dick whipped by another connection. Somebody really had a hold on them, whoever y'all were dealing with. I'm telling you. 2 cards came out. What's going to happen between you two? You got the dog, the child reversed, and the cross reversed in the next 3 months. Why is this here? I still get this energy of, for some of you, they're going to try crawling back. Reason I'm laughing is because the way the imagery is. Look at the imagery. Look. So I got look at it from my way. You got the child reversed, the dog, and then you had the cross reversed, which would be reversed from your angle, and the star reversed. So I feel like they may try to come back crying to you, or come back trying to amend ways. As soon as I saw that dog, I thought about somebody crawling back to you in the next 3 months, and still up to their childish antics, or doesn't express emotions in a mature manner. Acts very emotionally immature. They could be an actual dog. They act like a dog, a low down dirty dog, because what I got in my head as well. That's weird. I do feel like they'll come crawling back to you in the next 3 months, or this person may come back and try to mend things. That's the first thing I thought of. All right. Okay. Let me just see. You know what? This is going to be an impromptu one. Y'all want an intuitive spread? Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do intuition/cards. What is the energy for everybody right now? Give me messages for everybody. Give me, what do they need to know? What does everybody need to know? Central issue is the tree reverse. So there's a lack of growth. In the past, you thought something was about to really take off, but I think that you had clouded judgment. Like you've kind of, there was a situation you may have kind of rushed into, or you saw happiness right away with a situation, and your judgment was clouded by that. Like your judgment was like you may have had a suspicion that it wasn't like all that glitter wasn't gold, but you still kind of was like optimistic that this thing would grow, even though your intuition, which is the clouds, was telling you, hey, look, it may not be what all it seems. Not all that glitters is gold. All right. And you chose this. I think you still had an air of optimism about this thing, but it just didn't grow whatever it is. You will get some type of communication. It's going to be on and off. Whatever this thing you got really excited and optimistic about that you wouldn't follow your intuition about, you're going to get some type of clarity about it or communication about it, or it could be communication. But I still feel like, what is this sun and the clouds here for? Yeah, some of you, now in a love sense, you had pretty much you thought with the sun card being clear by the fish reversed, like you may have been exploring your options, or you may have like basically thought somebody was the one, that you didn't need to keep your options open anymore. You thought that was the one. So you pretty much put all your eggs into this basket with this person, right? But your judgment, which is the clouds, it's like you let your happiness and emotions overcloud your intuition and judgment, all right? Is what I want to keep saying. And right now it's at a standstill with that tree reversed as to why it's all happening. And there's not much action happening. In fact, things are just at a standstill. The lily's reversed. I do see you getting some type of letter or communicate. In the future position, you got the book reversed, the letter upright, and the crossroads reversed. Some of you want to get an email or a message from this person. Some of you are going to get an email or a message from this person, but you won't get the notification right away. Like you may look through your phone one day and realize that you had a missed message or a missed email from this person. You're going into the near future. So it's like it may happen, but it's like you may overlook it. Or you start going through your messages or your phone or your emails and you realize that it was there all along. You just didn't check it. Whatever it is. Now for some of you, that's not the why is this book reverser for? Some of you, this was something that could have led to marriage or commitment. But somebody's, see, letter, the moon card. I still see you being at a crossroads about this. You're kind of letting this drag you down a little bit too much, whatever this is. I know I may have sucked at that reading, but I got this storyline in the future that some of you are going to get communication from this person, the email, text, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Or you may find a message or something like that. Or you may look over a message that you got from them previously and you notice things you didn't notice in the message at first. Or you may find clues within a message you got from them at a previous time. So it may not even be a full message you get. It could be for some of you, you look at old, like at the archives in your phone or your email, and you look over their old stuff and you may find clues you didn't see when you first got the communication or the message or whatever the case may be. So I'm just putting that out there. All right. What about give me general stuff, please? Just give me general stuff. I may delete this live. I feel like I flunked this one. Give me general message. Central issue. The tree reverse. You got the tree reverse for the central issue again. Like something is just not growing. You got the same cards coming out. The book, the letter. Same cards. The garden reversed. You're going to start seeing this situation for what it should be. I think you already saw it for how it should be, but you're going to get to a point where it is what it is. It is what it was. I get this energy of There was definitely communication in the past. Some of you were at a distance from this person with that mountain there. Some of you were not actually physically around this person. There was this distance there. And for some of you, it was just emotional distance. All right. Let's see. I feel like you're going to get your mojo back. You're going to get your mojo back. You're not going to be, it's like you're not, you know what's going on with the situation. You don't have to second guess it, whatever it is. You know what there is to know. You made the right decision or you'll make the right decision. Like you don't second guess what your intuition is telling you about this person or this situation. It is what it is. You know the truth. It's at a standstill because of what you know it to be at a standstill for. So if there was a deception or if you knew there was something going on, you're right. Your intuition is right. That's why it's not growing. That's why it's not expanding. You wouldn't put your foot down at first, but you need to put your foot down a little bit more. I see you getting your growth and expansion back. Growth and expansion. I see you getting your mojo back is what I meant to say. Like you already know the truth about the situation. You don't have to sit and second guess why they did this or what happened or this, all this. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Whatever the case may be, because I don't want to specify it to one particular arena in your life. It could apply to your job, your work, your career, your coworker, a lover. But I feel like things may, what I keep getting for the past position, that things were good in the past. There may have been a bit of distance there between you and somebody, or a bit of whether it was emotional distance or physical distance. But things seemed pretty good in the past. There was a lot of optimism there. But then it just like right away you became aware of inconsistencies about a situation. Like you started seeing things, but your optimism was like overclouding your judgment and your intuition. Like you wanted to remain positive about this situation, whatever it is. But then you're going to start, it's going to get to a point where you come out of denial. Some of you are already out of denial. Some of you are coming out of that. And you're going to be like, damn, why did I let that drag me down? Because you're going to get your mojo back with that lady in the bouquet. All right. That's what I get. I got a little storyline here as well. This is like 1 or 2% of you is that some of you may be regretting a dog. I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you may regret the purchase of a dog or regret getting a dog or an animal. I got that as well. Like it turned out the animal was a real asswipe. That's what I keep getting. I'm like, that damn dog keeps coming out. All right. All right, that's all I got for tonight. That was just an impromptu. If you got a message from it, good. But if you didn't, oh well. Let me do one more. One more. Give me a love, or not love. Give me a reading in regards to like family situations or friends, family and friends. Give me what can my collective expect with family and friends. You want to hear about that? Let's see what comes up. The cross reverse. Some of you are really unconventional. You're unconventional. Okay, so your friends may judge you because of your beliefs or the things you practice in your spirituality. Some of you may be, yeah. The fox reversed. I kind of get that your family and friends, with that cross reverse, they may like look down on your beliefs or your spirituality, or you may look down on somebody's spirituality or beliefs. This has you wanting to end it and distance yourself from these people because they judge your customs, your beliefs, or the way you do things. You may feel like their way of, maybe they say things or they just act sly or act weird about what you believe or how you carry yourself. The child, I don't know why that child's there. Let's see, child, the snake. I'm trying to learn how to read these cards. I also get that some of you, if you have a son, if some of you had a shitty situation or a shitty relationship with your son or your daughter, that would improve. Like they may have that's what I'm kind of getting. Some of you may have distanced yourself from a son or a daughter or a mother or father, could go either way. But I feel like your relationship with that person will improve. Like you two will mend ways. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. I want to put that out there. Like that situation could be mended. I see that could, and the snaky ways will go to the wayside. So if somebody was a sneaky person or deceptive individual, like they're going to change their ways. I kind of got a mother, father, sister, brother vibe, but it could be anything. All right. I know I suck. I suck. I know. How do people see my collective? How do people see? I'm trying to learn how to read these. I'm not good at these. Well, they see people see you as restless, like you don't. Let's see. Right now, people feel like they see you as somebody who's stuck or like not living your best life. Like they feel like you're kind of just they kind of feel like you're very stubborn or like you hold on to things that don't need to be held on to. All right, I don't want to do this anymore. I suck at this. I suck at these. Tarot is my forte, but I will not change this format at all. Like I said, this is not going to be. These confuse me. But give me one more. How do people see my collective? I can't read this. You don't want to do. Let's see. Let's spy on people in your workplace. What about that? So if you work a job, let's see. How do people how do their coworkers or people they work with see them? Oh, 2 cards came out. Ooh, you got people that okay. You got people that are attracted to you. They see you as somebody who's very helpful. You used to have problems with people in your workplace, but they see how now you've changed. Like you used to have like a really used to be really like a sass mouth people at work, or used to really be you were just popping the fuck off or just doing things kind of harshly. But they're seeing you as somebody who is kind of being very ladylike now or very gentlemanlike now. So maybe you've changed the way you said things or did things, and they're seeing you're not so damn like pop offy or with the whip reverse. They kind of see that you're not acting the way you used to, but they see a positive improvement in the way you act now. All right. So maybe I don't know what you were doing at work, but people saw you as somebody who used to have a snappy mouth or a shitty attitude, and they're seeing how you've changed your shitty attitude or your way that you used to speak or talk or act, I guess you could say. How it says people at work and their workplace or around them see them. People may think that this is what I'm getting. People think you're being fake at work. They think that you're putting on an act like you are trying to be this gentleman or this lady, this trying to be a lady or a gentleman. Like they kind of feel like because they see you as somebody, they see you as the mice, the whip reversed. So they feel like this whole goody two shoes act you're doing, or this whole I've changed my ways act at work. They feel like it's an act, and that you really are a demon on the inside. But like, I don't know what was you, folks. What was y'all doing to people in your workplace? This is what I'm picking up on. What was y'all saying or doing? Because I feel like people were seeing you as somebody who had a sharp tongue, or you had a sass mouth, or somebody who was trying to be too bossy or too this, and they feel like they're like, damn, this person's kind of changing the way they act. But I think it's an act. They don't really act like they're really a demon or a bitch. And here they are trying to act like a goody two shoes. That's what the energy I'm getting. See, I don't like these cards because they give me stories that don't make sense. Y'all like these little random reads? They're kind of fun to do, but don't take them seriously. I don't take any cards seriously except tarot cards. Those are the only ones I like to do. Okay. What's a good question I can ask these cards? Will they choose my subscriber or the third party person? Subscribers, the tower, the third party person. I think the third party person will be chosen, honestly, by the tower card. No, you don't need somebody like that anyway. First, they're gonna still mend it with them. So the person they dealing with knows they're a sneaky fucker or a bitch, but those two are gonna like stick with one another with the book card. I kind of got the energy of them sticking with one another, like, and their deceptive, whatever was going on in their situation that was deceptive, that stopping, and them two working through things. All right, you being the one left out, so you need to be careful with that. But then again, they see you as somebody that they could anchor themselves to. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm gonna just do. What messages do people need to hear? Give me a story. Make out a very clear story. The ones that do need to hear a specific message about a situation, please. And give it to me very specifically. I'm just going to just go off the top of my head. Here you go. I want to go with no. I feel like some of you have been wanting to say something to somebody or communicate something to someone, but you're holding it back what you want to say or communicate. Like you may have got this energy of you. That whip reverse keeps coming out for every goddamn spread. Some of you won't. Either you've been practicing what you're going to say, or you've been rehearsing what you're going to say. Like I'm gonna tell that motherfucker when they come back in my life, I'm gonna say, "Bitch, what?" Like that's what I'm getting. Or when they come back my way, you wait till I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna punch their skull. I'm gonna crack their motherfucking skull. That's what I was getting. Like energy of, oh, when I deal with it, I can wait to say this and do this and do that. I'm gonna crack their skull. Like, see how he's. But I feel like you want to deliver this message or deliver this verbal thing in a way that's very clever, but you don't want to say it too prematurely or say it without knowing what you want to say exactly. This could be to a lover, a coworker, or whatnot, a family member, whoever. Like there may be something you want to say or write to them or text to them or whatever the case may be, but you may hold it back. You may want to find a particular way you want to articulate it or say it, because you want it to come off as very clever or very you want it to come off the way that you want it to come off. Like you don't want them to look at the message or hear what you're saying and have them guessing what you meant. Like you want them to know exactly what the fuck you meant. So some of you, I'm seeing you rehearse what you want to say, rehearse what you want to do. Like I'm gonna do it. When they come back, I'm gonna, like just all that stuff. And that's what I'm getting. So if none of these spreads resonated with you, just take it as entertainment purposes. You know, my first true love is tarot cards. But every now and then you'll see me do something a little different with other cards. But these confuse me more than help me. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye, y'all. I gotta go to bed. I'm tired.